But, basically, I want to start writing again. I've had a few ideas for stories. Like there's this one idea where there's this guy and he goes through so much trouble throughout his whole life. Just everything he does goes wrong. And he feels absolutely terrible about it until one day he realizes that it's the devil that's causing all this stuff to go wrong. So, in like an effort to stop any further pain and to stop any pain for other people, I guess, he kills himself. And when he does that, it gets him as close to the bottom level of hell in the short amount of time. Basically, he kills himself so that he can get closer to the devil, so that eventually he can take on the devil. And it's basically going to be a story about this man's revenge, and it's like an intent revenge. Originally I wanted to do a graphic novel out of it and illustrate it myself, but I don't really have the skills for that, and I don't have it written out either. It's all in my head, and I wanted to incorporate, there's 7 deadly sins, and I believe 8 heavenly virtues. 7 deadly sins and 8 heavenly virtues. I wanted to incorporate the virtues and the sins into the story somehow. I wanted to have like a hero kind of feel to the main character, even though like some of the things he's doing is wrong and evil throughout the story. I want to incorporate maybe like the virtues and the sins can be special abilities that he has, and whenever he uses one, a different thing happens. Regardless, this is an idea that was inspired by The Inferno by Dante. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but that's also where my son gets his middle name. He has 2 middle names. His name is Lauren Alexander Dante. That Dante part is from inspiration from The Inferno. And I got into The Inferno because of the video game Devil May Cry. So I think it's pretty interesting the way things went. I wanted to share like the plot basically with somebody. I mean, I shared it with a couple friends of mine. They like it, but yeah. So generally it's this guy getting to a very deep level of hell and traveling deeper to kill the devil. And I was thinking about putting a twist at the end, something like completely random and unexpected. But yeah, so everything's in my head already. It's just I have to do a little bit more research, and I have to like give the main character a better, like a solid background, and I have to name him. Yeah, so like how I visualize the way this guy looks. If you know who Henry Rollins is, used to be the lead singer in Black Flag. He does the Henry Rollins show on IFC, the independent film channel. He's been in, I think the movie's called Wrong Turn 2. He was in that. But the guy is gonna look like him. But I was reading Henry Rollins. He has this book that's a collection of a bunch of books he's written about his travels in life, and there's some really depressing parts in it, and I visualized this guy as pretty much that character. So, well, obviously it's going to be my own character, but he's going to look like Henry Rollins. I don't want this guy to have, like, a troubled childhood. Really, because those usually turn out to be some of the greatest people in the world. I want this guy to be the bottom. I want nobody to pity him. I want him to be hated. And to bring him alive and show it from his point of view and his perspective on how he's dealing with all the hate. Yeah. I don't know. I think it sounds like a really good movie. But I'm not even like thinking about making like an independent film or anything, because that's like, I don't know anybody, I don't have the camera for it, and obviously it's not even written. But yeah, so that's I'm just gonna cut it here. This is gonna be the first long video in a few days, but it's just because I had some stuff I've been thinking about and I wanted to get out over the past few days, but I just wanted to keep the vlog consistent. But I realized it's like it doesn't matter about consistency, really. It's just, it's my vlog, my life. I'll record and say what I want, so hopefully you stick around for the ride, because there's a hell of a lot more to deal with. I've got a lot to talk about too. It's like, I'll talk about memories and experiences in the past. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 29. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.